This is August 9th, 2026, and I came here to higher in the mountains near the area where I've been living. And this is the garbages that I've managed to get out of the forests. And this is just half, because the other half is in, the car. And I'm going to try to take them down. But some of them I had to leave them there and put a sign, so somebody that passes might have some mercy on them, and bring them to one of these dedicated garbage bins from the village. So right before I finished, and all of this took me around 2 days. But right now, right before I finished, I had this experience as well. There is a water spring nearby, around 30 minutes walk from here. And it so beautifully pours exactly from this side of the mountain, and somebody carved a wooden, pipe of sorts, so the water can pour from the mountain, and you can stop and you can drink and you can fill your bottles of water, fresh mountain water, coming directly from these mountains. So I've been yesterday there. There were some garbages nearby, near that spring of water. It's always where people stop that you find these things, these leftovers. And of course this blue one is still mine. I have to pick it from here when I come back. So I've been cleaning the area around that spring of water. And the thing is that it was fully clean, and today I went again there, and it's unbelievable that in just a singular day, and this is somebody came and just left some other, I don't know how you call it in English, but those things, those wrappers for biscuits or candies or whatnot, and it just threw them there, right, near the spring of water, man. Imagine coming to that spring of water and feeling so thrilled, to have a mountain water, mountain spring of water. It's such a thrill, to encounter one of these, and then to see it, to look down and see all these garbages, left there. It just makes such an awful sensation. It just taints from that beautiful experience of finding a mountain spring, and a spring of water. It just takes from that, just taints it. The joy just takes from that joy to see these garbages left there. The act of uncare towards that very spring. I even wonder, like, people just stop there to drink, and then imagine that they drink from that mountain water, and they, I assume, feel rejuvenated, or they like it, otherwise they wouldn't stop there. But at the same time, they are just so uncaring just leaving their garbages right there after they enjoyed the water. They go on to completely disrespect it and throw their garbages there without the least amount of care. So they take everything beautiful, you know, they drink that mountain water, they feel satisfied, but they leave only garbages in return, man. They live only on care in return. They give nothing to this earth, they give nothing to this life, to the beauty, to the value, the real value which is given here to everybody. They give nothing. And I was astounded because, you know, this is a very uncirculated road. And I've been through this entire road yesterday, you know, gathering the garbages from these slopes here and from the road. So I've been on this road yesterday the entire day. And there were about 4 cars passing, just 4 cars the entire day. And today again there were more because today was Sunday. There were around 6 or 8 cars the entire day. But among these people, you know, even if there are so few cars passing, somebody managed to stop there at that water spring and throw their garbages there. It's unbelievable. So just from yesterday when it was fully clean, and today, one singular day, and you already had new garbages in such a secluded area, because this is a secluded area, very uncirculated road. But there you go. So here I came to this waterfall, and I'll just continue to record a bit up until I'm finished with my idea here, and you'll be privy, let's say, in my visiting this waterfall apparently. But I have to be a bit careful here of how I step, because this is a very slopey terrain and the waterfall is just here. Look at how beautiful it is, right? Like the colors and everything is just incredible. Like you cannot get a more beautiful form of art than what nature can create, man. Oh my God, look at this. This is just unbelievable. Look at that. Like it's the 3rd time I'm coming here, but I'm as, you know, taken by awe, you know. It's just so beautiful. Okay, so now I have to cross this tiny river here, and I have to be very careful of how I step, because this is kind of slimy. Oh, that went well. Okay, I'll continue my idea, but for now I'm just gonna take you a bit with me. Before I get down there. Yeah, I'm walking barefoot because if you're walking carefully, all these textures, it's actually so thrilling in a way, so good for the foot, and it makes me feel very good. But I have to walk slowly and carefully. Oh, look at this! And I want to make a bath here. Oh my god, and I just saw a circle. It's just like one of these green circles right there. Oh my god. Here. It's just made out of moss. It's just created itself like that, like a circle. Unbelievable. See, there are all these surprises. Like you're always surprised. When you are in nature, you always find something. Like I found so many things, even these days. Whoop. I need to be careful. Alright, I'm here. Oh my god, I can't believe this. After 2 days. Look at that. You get to have this opportunity to see it live. Just a freaking water bottle. I don't know if somebody actually came here and threw it, but... And one more. Or the water brought it from above, but yeah. Oh, this is the thing here. I'm just gonna pick them up when I go. So look at this beautiful place. There is the waterfall there. Look how beautiful it is. There is a small pool of water here. And then it goes down. And then there is this large rock here, and it's so nice because you can just sit on it and relax here. Usually it is sun, but now it's just evening and there is no more sun. But usually the sun would fall on this rock. It would be so nice, so warm, and then you would have the water here and you can make a bath here and then go on the rock and just, you know, heat yourself, warm yourself in the sun. It's just incredible. And again, there is such an unpopulated area, barely any cars, just wild nature, man. So here I am. I'm gonna leave my stuff here. I brought something to eat. It's the end of the day. I'm done with these 2 days of gathering these garbages and cleaning this forest a bit. Oh, now I can just stay a bit and rest, make a bath, eat something. So my conclusion here, and what I want to say, is that coming back to the idea of the spring, you know, the mountain spring, which was fully clean yesterday. And then imagine coming into a place which is fully clean, right? And you see that mountain spring fully clean, there is no garbage anywhere, but you have, let's say, your biscuits with you, and still you decide to throw right there your wrappers, right? Those plastic wrappers. You just finish eating them and you just drop them there, right in the spring, you know, right near the spring, right there. It was fully clean. And imagine how is it to see a place so clean and still be able to just throw a garbage in something which is so clean, you know? Because I imagine that if you come to a place and you see already garbage is there, then you think, well, you know, others have thrown something. Well, you know, I'll throw this because who knows? It doesn't matter. But when you see a place completely clean, like how in the world? Like I can't imagine how is it possible to even be able to drop a thing there and make you know, just make a mess. I just, it's unbelievable. And again, after you drank that water and after you felt satisfied by it, you just leave your garbages in return. It's unbelievable. So what I want to say here is that right before I finished with the last bag today, I had a sensation that I never had before. And see, I was always of very understanding, naturally understanding of everyone. And I was always of this idea that, no, everybody, you know, has a place. Everybody has a right to be here. I was very understanding of people, even if they were showing such, let's say, denatured behaviors. I was very understanding of people in general. You maybe, you know, it can be viewed as forgiving somehow, but I would say rather understanding. You know, I was very understanding, and I was of this idea that no, everybody gets to stay here. We just have to make sure we take care of this place. But today, when I before I finished, you know, and I apologize for my, you know, the way I speak right now. It's just I'm tired, and my mind doesn't work as well when I am more at rest, and I am also very distressed of, you know, of this enormous pain of seeing what's happening here on Earth, you know. So I apologize if I'm not that clear as usual, but I just want to continue my idea. So right before I finished, you know, this last bag today, I had this sensation that these people which have been so careless towards the earth, they are not going to be allowed here on Earth anymore. And this was very new to me because I never thought about this before. It wasn't something that I would think about. I might have got, you know, angry sometimes when I would see so many garbages or some other stuff which humanity has been doing here. Very detrimental stuff, you know. I might have got a bit angry and thought like, man, these people don't deserve to even be here, you know. But in my heart, I haven't actually believed that. But today, 9 of August 2026, it's when I really had a heart sensation about this. And I felt the decision being taken. These people which are not willing to take care of this earth will not be allowed here anymore. Because this entire earth and this entire place, because it's much more than you can even imagine it is, this entire place is coming back to an existence which is undescribable in terms of, I don't even know if I should put it into words, but mysticism, majesty, truth, beauty, reality. It's coming back to an existence which is undescribable. And the decision has been taken. Anybody which is not, you know, which is continuing to disrespect this earth, take everything from it and give only garbages in return, they are not going to be allowed here anymore. I don't know what this means in physical reality. I never, absolutely never see the solution to let's say the problems of this world to be violence, to have people being murdered or killed. I never, absolutely never stand for that. So I don't have any idea of what this means, you know, how things can be solved, but I see it now, and I've been, let's say, seeing the decision being taken. These people are not allowed here anymore. They are not going to be allowed here anymore. Everybody has been given a chance, you know, to see how they act when they were presented with these conditions. Some people chose to disrespect this earth. Some people chose to be indifferent. Others chose to condemn this earth. And just enormously few cared for it. I don't yet know what this means. But I can see that it is only these ones that truly cared for this earth when it was at its worst. This entire creation here went through its worst, like a person going through cancer. And only very few remained by its side. Only very few. And I know that this means something, but right now I don't have the entire picture. But I just know that there's something about these ones. These very, very few, which were able to remain by the side of this earth, even when it went through such a horrible experience, even when it went through its worst. You know, we've been by her side when she went through her worst. And this counts more than can ever be put into words, and more than I can describe at this moment. But this is what I wanted to shortly put into this recording, and that's it. The decision apparently has been taken. Earth is cleaning itself of everything. Every injustice, every form of malice, every form of disrespect, every garbage. Earth is cleaning herself.